Hello everyone, and welcome back to another lore-accurate Xenomorph build. We're continuing a chronological order of this series, now reaching Alien vs. Predator from 2004. The most titular Xenomorph from this film is the Grid Xenomorph, who's able to 1v1 not one, but two different Predators and come out victorious. So let's go ahead and get into immortalizing this awesome Xenomorph into a full build. First off, I wanted to have representation on how the Predator's cloaking device had no effect on the Grid, which Chopper finds out the hard way. For this, we used the Night Teachable Nowhere to Hide, which is whenever you kick a generator, you see the auras of all survivors within 24 meters for 5 seconds. This shows how the Grid could track Lex and the rest of the expedition throughout the pyramid, but also how the Predator's cloaking devices were absolutely useless. Next, we are covering one of the add-ons, that being Kane's Helmet, which is whenever you land a tail attack on a survivor, that survivor is now mangled for 70 seconds. This is here to showcase how Chopper is ruthlessly dealt away with when the Grid gives him the kiss of death with their second mouth. This is perfect since Kane's Helmet's art shows a helmet with one hole straight in the middle of it. Now, that was caused by a facehugger in the original Alien, but this is also what Chopper's helmet looked like after the Grid was done with him, so I thought it fit well enough. Next, we go to the Grid's first true fight, that being with Celtic. It is immediately evident that the Grid can take a lot of punishment, even a mighty Yautja is having a hard time putting them down. For this, I picked the Hillbilly Teachable Enduring, which lowers your pallet stun duration by 50%. Next, we go to our other add-on, that being Acidic Blood, which is after exiting Control Station, if you are stunned within the next 20 seconds, that stun will damage the survivor. If the survivor is already injured, that survivor enters the deep wound state instead. This is because Celtic is able to use their arm blade to cut off the Grid's tail, which Grid then very wisely uses as a weapon to try and spray acid all over the Predator. In the final part of the fight, Celtic uses their razor wire net gun to try and capture the Grid for a final blow. However, the razor wire cuts into Grid's head, giving it its iconic design, but also allowing its acidic blood to melt the wire and break free. For this, we use the Spirit Teachable Spirit Fury, which is after kicking 2 pallets, the next pallet that stuns you dissolves immediately. This is literally 1-to-1. The Predator tried to use a weapon to subdue the Xenomorph on its head, and it broke through it anyways. For our last perk, we instead go towards the end of the movie since the Grid is frankly barely in it outside of its strong opening showing. I went to the scene where the Grid and other Xenomorphs are commanded by the Queen to intentionally damage her and her metal restraints, so she could break free and help hunt down Lex and Scar, the final Yautja. For this, we picked the Clown Teachable Pop Goes the Weasel, which is after hooking a survivor, if you kick a generator within 45 seconds, that generator loses 20% of its current progress. I think this fits because the Grid successfully defeated 2 foes, and after that was able to break something that would be advantageous for it to break. Easy peasy. Honestly, I feel like this is the closest I've gotten to a perfect representation of one of our DBD Xenomorph skins. Nowhere to Hide highlights the Grid's targets, ensuring no escape even if they're trying to stealth. Enduring Spirit Fury, Kane's Helmet, and Acidic Blood perfectly encapsulates the Grid's first fight with Chopper and Celtic. Enduring and Spirit Fury show the Grid's endurance and fortitude, aggressively chasing down its prey regardless of its strength. Kane's Helmet and Acidic Blood show that anyone who gets in the way of the Grid and its goals will pay the price for interference. Finally, Pop ensures that the Grid's hard work actually pays off. Together, this makes for a hyper-aggressive build about not respecting pallets or stealth, and turning these quick chases into immediate results with Pop. But you don't have to take my word for it. Let's go ahead and take a look in our showcase matches. They don't know what's going on. Oh my god, everybody's here. Holy moly. Oh, I could have got Acidic Blood there. I didn't think she was going to drop that. It was a silly decision to drop that, so I don't think she would. We'll partially charge our Spirit Fury, though. Thank you, Rock. Dude, what is this? Are you new? You're wearing default Fung, and you're making very weird decisions. I hope you're not new, and I somehow got into a game with you. They're gonna be watching back the VOD like, he thinks I'm new, dude. That's how bad I was playing. I didn't mean it like that, I promise. Hi, friends. Oh, we got sprint burst. No, you can't do this. What is he doing? Where is he running to? There was 2 pallets. He went by both. He was like, oh, I'm good. Good, man? Oh. Oh, they got back on that one back over there. Interesting. Didn't think they would. Hi, Pung. You want to throw some pallets for me, friend? No, how do you know? Do it, do it, do it, do it. Yeah! That's Spear Fury and Acidic Blood! Let's go! Got him. Dude, her brain's probably melting right now. She lost the pallet and the Hell State all at once. She's like, oh. I will say, while not technically the most optimal, this build is very fun. I should have gone for the blind down shot. And this is why this map is rated very poorly in the Xenomorph Guide. Because the collision on these little burned out areas is really bad. Dang. I'm not gonna worry about that. It's kind of placed in a bad spot. Other way. Somebody's going to get her, but I want to stop this gen. Oh, I still hit that. It was just her on this. Ooh, somebody's over there. Oh, it's Meg. Hi, Meg. Hi, buddy. No boil over, by the way. I just got stuck on that tree. No boil over. Game was just like, you're not allowed past that. No. What just happened? Why'd that not stun me? Wait, what just happened there? It even made the noise like it was gonna stun me, and it just didn't. Oh. I love the new Scratch Marks colors. Purple for life. Okay, well that works out. Oh, unless I hit that freaking corner for no reason. I just don't know why that didn't work. I wonder how close I was to hitting that. I was hoping she would double back for the vault. She didn't though. Now you can just see me over the loop. No! Yeah, I was kind of hoping for a specific decision in the mind game, but she didn't go for it, so. He is in position for that side. I'm playing really nicely, which may come back to hurt me. Okay. Oh, good idea. Hey! They're handing their brother the controller. Good for them. They're locking in. Oh. Oh my god. They're locking in, unironically. Hold up. Oh, she's like, heck of that. Ooh, the dead heart. Oh. Hi, Meg. You have sprint bursts? Your movement looks really erratic. Like you colluded. Oh, she stayed. Oh, she was early. No, you had that. I was distracted by Dwight. No. I feel bad for her. They're like perfectly lined up and everything. Okay, that didn't have much progress. This is a funny game, dude. Do it. We got another one! Let's go, dude! Holy shit! Oh, man. That's wild work. Okay, they're not that one's far off. Thank you for allowing me to pop this again. Do you imagine? Like, because all of your teammates have been chucking pallets a little too willy-nilly, now you're getting wombo comboed. The free drop of fear. Oh, this is God. Yeah. Hi, friend. Top corner! Top corner! Top corner! Yeah, I don't know why two can play as a Hex. That doesn't make a lot of sense. Damn. I should have looked, to be fair. Hi, buddy. Almost. Careful. Just go. We'll go through the building. Woo. It's right there, yeah. We'll give it to her. There you go. That was two that was two activations of Spirit Fury and Sigma at the same time. Because I hope you enjoy. Dude, I forgot what I was watching last night. I was watching something last night before I went to bed. And I woke up at like 9 a.m. So like it had autoplayed into a Hens video and he was popping off about something. And I was like, oh, what? Woke up in a cold sweat, you know? Follow You so good. The whole album's really good. That's one of those albums I can put on start to finish and I'm like, heck yeah. Do it. Yeah. Aesthetic blood value. Realistically, there's no reason to do that. There's no possibility for her to have, like, Dead Heart or something at 5, but hey, I got value, technically. That's fun. You know what's funny? I forget that I make content on the internet a lot. So there's probably people out there that feel that way about my, like, well, you don't have to take my word for it. Let's take a look at these showcase matches. Ooh, good dodge. Hi, With. How are you? Yeah, you can't even use Styptic anymore, because now it's a heal buff, but not a endurance add-on. How we doing? We're doing alright. Doing the best we can. I'm gonna refresh Acidic Blood before this chase. Because I really want to Acidic Blood value. I'm really digging it. Last 2 weeks of semester? You're on the home stretch? You got this? Oh, there you are. Throw this on me. No! You coward! It's not to avoid, yes. No, like, Taterhead, like, legitimately is really, really good at this game. Like, he'll tell you this game's so easy and mindless, but, like, it comes from a place of, like, legitimately knowing the game very, very well. Wow, you guys really don't have that much progress on this, huh? What about this one? Wow, okay. If it's Shack, I don't want to defend Shack, to be honest. I don't like to defend gens places that are, like, really strong loops. That's just not what I like to do. One would even say a lot of the time it's a waste of time. If you'd done that a second earlier, that would have been great. Or a second later, rather. Why did the audio go into Shack? Did you hear that? The audio was in my right headphone, but she was in front of me. Well, that's really weird. Yeah, not one day. One of them was a bot, to be fair. One of them was a bot, so I can't say it was, like, organic, but yeah. I just went through her. Like, just straight up. I went through her. Cool. I don't think she knows what she's doing. And those are the worst kinds of survivors for me. When I'm trying to read what they're doing and they don't know what they're doing. I was telling Liz about that the other day. I'm like, that's my worst nightmare when I'm playing Killer. Somebody who just, like, either panic runs or just kind of like, oh, just go be random. That'll work out. Yeah, it really does. If you know his playstyle, you can just be like, you're not gonna drop that. Kind of wild this is almost done and nobody's around. We're up on this one now. There's Jill. Not really a reason to chase her, though. She's fully healed. And I don't have a hook state on her. Hi, buddy. I knew I was going to do that, but I just wanted to see if I could hit it. I was like, there's 2 lines of collision here that are definitely going to eat my tail. Oh, let's see. Let's see if it works anyways. Anyways, let's go. Still regressing. Ray is reading me, reading me, reading me, reading me, reading me. Yo, homie, thank you for the raid. How's your stream? How did things go? It's very, very kind of you. Thank you. Fresh Roll, welcome in. Hope you're well. I think I scared her. Hey, Diner, it's pretty alright. Can't really complain. I had some fun with matches today. Were you also playing Debbie Delightus? Yeah, that seems like that's regressed a bit. This also has progress again. I think the other person got on it. Okay, they're not present. Let's go say hi to these guys. Killer and Survivor? That's cool. I'm glad you had a good time. I really appreciate you trusting me with your peepo. Very sweet. Ooh. Nowhere to hide value. Woo! Thank you for sneeze that. I appreciate you. Also, Nero, hopefully you're doing well today. Sorry if I already said that. A doll in the fog? I like that. That's wholesome. Yeah, of course. You don't have to worry. I never blame anybody for raid and running. It'd just be that way. I think my DVD is a little quiet. Just a little bit. Hi, Ginger. I'm doing alright. Okay, they're down here. Price better than not. That's true. No, because that's a sound-based thing, Cozy. Because what you're seeing, like what you're seeing in the tunnels are not like sounds of the footsteps. It's just like the footsteps themselves. We got the positive bug again. Hinder does turn it off though. That's not the thing you would expect to affect it, but yeah, hindered does hide your footsteps. I'm assuming it's just like how they coded it, with like if you have a turret in your hand, it gives you hindered. So like, oh, okay, we'll just make that make sense. That was my second guess. Good old toolbox, sprint burst, gamer. Where did he go? Interesting. You people vanished. BP through him. Done. Nice, Wolf. You're not even the same person that I was trying to bait. That hit the breakable wall. I was like, that's gonna maybe hit the corner, but even hit the corner, it hit the breakable wall. That's why I'm convinced it's a desync issue, which is why the tail's been messed up lately. Because it, like, that makes perfect sense, right? Because, like, that would be the game considering me, like, still, like a second backwards. Because if I had thrown the tail a second backwards, then yeah, that's where it would that's about where it would be, right? That's some progress. Probably asking the wrong person because I'm not a big Gearhead fan in general. I think for like characters that are good at hit and run, I could see Gearhead being nice, but I'm not a Gearhead believer. Nobody doesn't know how this character works. I think Gearhead gets the most value when you break off of chase, which is already kind of like a risky play to make. But if you're somebody who's like geared towards like hit and run like tactics, then like yeah, sure. But otherwise, like it is kind of a risk to try and go get value out of Gearhead. Okay, she's letting him go. Yeah, that's another good point, is that, like, there's so many other, like, good aura perks that aren't Gearhead, which further make things difficult. That's why, yeah, there are a lot of people that swear by Gearhead. They're like, Gearhead's so goated! Chad, Gearhead enjoyer! And it's like, kind of a reason to want to go for that. And I'm out of snoozes, by the way, so that is going to hit. I am very sorry. Very sorry. Jillian, Jillian, Jillian. I kind of guessed she was going towards the wall. That's so funny. She's gonna try to get back on the store. Can I have $1 for being the genius? Don't actually give me $1. That was really funny. I clocked that immediately. I'm like, she's just gonna run back towards the door. Oh, that's funny. I was in her head, man. Am I banned? What would you be banned for?
Try asking again.
Even Koch's confused. me like... He looked at me so confused, like, what? Oh, he's such a card, dude. Like, excuse me, I'm insulted. I feel like Will would be a Fortnite kid if he was like a person. He wouldn't take it too seriously. He'd be kind of cringe about it. Man, she don't throw nothing. You know what? Reaper actually got started as a Fortnite shooter. That was their OG thing. OG Field Agent Reaper mains, remember. Oh, she saw what I was doing. Honestly, if they're doing the upside down gen, that's none of my business, to be honest. You don't typically want to do that gen till later anyways. There was 2 people here. Oh, here they are. Do you have distortion? It's like they know. They know what perks I'm running. And she has Calm Spirit. She's doing like a full stealth build. Interesting. Yeah, that's still regressing. This one? Oh, a little bit. Just barely. I really had to like think about, I'm like, okay, that's over there. Technically, I should be able to walk by it. No, I won't, because I still have some accumulated charges from before. What are you doing just still? What? It's like they know. How do they know? They have the hee hee ha ha sun perk. they don't want to do it. Woo! Well, if you didn't know this, Mr. Headache, I don't know if you know this, but Hawkins is actually pretty bad for the Xenomorph. It's actually not that good for them. I don't want to pop that. I don't have enough progress. Or they'd be worth it. These guys don't have a lot of progress going, but I also don't feel like wasting my pop. Ah, heck. Whatever. I want to start kicking things. I want to start doing things. Hi, buddy. Acidic blood value! Dude, she's probably so confused. She's like, what was that? What the heck just happened? Really should. I don't think I've caught any of yours video here. Oh, there. Does she not have distortion? Did she just hide something really weird before? I'm surprised I didn't hit that. He has a Calm Spirit, which is what made me think that, but maybe not. It's actually pretty good for Xenomorph because, like, the long hallways make it easy to, like, strafe and cover all options of dodging. There's a lot of loops you can shoot over and around that other characters can't. The only 2 gens that are on separate floors are, like, ones you typically don't want to do anyways. So, if the SAR's doing those early, who cares? Just gotta leave it alone. You're like the worst person for this build because you greed everything. So I'm never gonna get that on you in particular. Okay. Thank you, Guardian. I appreciate it. That's very kind of you. I'm the number 1 NA. I was number 3 worldwide earlier this week. I'm back to 4, I believe. Wabba! Okay, see, case in point. Hawkins good for Xenomorph. Oh, come on. Brother! Fix my character behavior. You're supposed to be able to go up and over. Oh. Oh my god. Oh, this is bad. Chat, look at this. I had to stand at a diagonal to be able to get over that. Excuse me? That was just a solid wall. I think she just ran over here by accident. Oh, it was on purpose. Wow, that is crazy. Remember I was saying here, I'm like, well, the Xenomorph tail is bugged, but also collision is getting worse. There you go. Oh, God, you scared me. Probably want to get back on that gen, I'd imagine. Speaking of bug, hey, we got bad collision into the bug right away. What are the odds of that? There's the showcase of everything wrong with the Xenomorph right now. We straight up got bad collision straight into the bug. Here you go. You saw how I shot straight over that pallet and it's just hit it anyways? It's almost like I aimed super low. There you go. Now you know what it looks like. I'm kind of playing chill with them, giving them a chance to like do some stuff. I'll refresh my harpoon gun and then check that gen over there. I don't have any progress. We have 12 hooked with everybody, or we are 12 hooking actively, so, you know, I think we're being nice. They're probably getting back on this gen, actually. I should probably go stop that. Hi, friends. Just barely got that pop. Woo. That was intentional for a sec. Well, shit, I didn't see her because she was like in my periphery. Then she started walking. I was like, oh. Stop playing with your headphones on. You can't hear. T-Rex from you know that is outdated information. We now know that T-Rex has actually had pretty good eyesight, all things considered. That's just because Jurassic Park came out in 1993, so all that information is 30 years old. Okay, they're up on the isolation gen. We'll go say hi. It gives me anxiety how close that is. Like, you could have made it like 135 charges. That way I have a little tiny wiggle room. That's literally like you mess up the input by like a single second and suddenly you're getting burned out with no anti-turret add-ons. I know how. T-Rex has also had bifocal vision. Unlike how they're just displayed in Jurassic Park, where the eyes are on the side of their head, their eyes were front-facing like ours. I think somebody made that. I think somebody made a dinosaur racing game. I forget what it's called, though. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. What do you think of our lore-accurate grid build? Let me know down in the comments below. If you like this video, make sure you like and subscribe, because that's how I know I'm doing a good job on the back end. Other than that, hopefully this video made your day a little bit better today. If it didn't, I'll try to do so again in the next video. And if I don't see you there, I'll see you when I see you. Goodbye.